how to edit or modify your existing task list templates within React 2. Well, first of all, you'd log in as a therapist, and then you would click to come into your task list templates library page. And here we are. So we can now see templates that we previously created within React 2. And quite a list here that we have. As you can see down at the bottom, there's actually some which we can't even see on this page, so there's more than there's already there. That's our favorites. We have even more than that. So in this case, we have 54 templates in total, quite a lot on this particular one. So there's a few things we can do to organize them. We can, first of all, filter. So if we were looking at specifically ones that were to do with sentence level templates, we can just start typing sentence there, and you can see that it filters it down to show which sentences ones we have. Or if we had one that we wanted to see ones with conversations, we could type in conversations and it brings all of those in. So that's a really nice filter system there that you have to organize them. You can also organize by clicking on the title as well. So it does it either alphabetically there from A down, or from working the other way in the alphabet from Z backwards. Or you can see from when they were created by date. You can see 2023 backwards there, or you can see when they were last updated. You can also down here see how many people have been set these particular exercises. You can see there that Henry has been set that one. If I go back to my organize it by title, and you can see that this one's been set for Dave, and so on. If there's more than one person that's been set for, it gives you plus one more message there as well. You can also have a look at your favorites. You can favorite these by just simply clicking the heart symbol. And as you can see at the top on the green dialog there, it shows you that's been added to your favorites. And then you can filter by favorites too. So this just shows us those that we favorited. And I can unfavorite as well, like so, by just checking down. And that removes whatever I wished from my favorites as well. So I can get easy access to those as and when I need them. I can turn favorites off again and on again as such, like so, just flicking that on and off. So if we wanted to go in and actually edit a template, there's a couple of ways of doing it. We could, let's have a look at one of our sentences levels ones. So let's look at high level short. Right, we're going to make some longer versions of this because I've got a client who wants to work on sentences at a high level, but I want him to do quite a lot of exercises. So what I can either do here is click on the three dots and click on View Edit, or I could just click on the title as well as the other option. And that brings me into the template as it stands, as it's saved to date. And as you can see here, we've got some high level ones from level 13 through 16, pointing to a picture by description. I could go in and I could have a quick preview of what that exercise was if I wanted to, and I can read the linguistic description of what it does. But I can also then change the number of questions in this template. So I'm going to go right up to number 20 with that one, and with this one I'll go down to 15, and I think in level 3 I'll keep it at 15, and then finally at the top level I'll take it down to 10. So that's updated the template for us there automatically. If I'd previously set this for somebody, I would have to set it for them again with this new format, which I've just done. And if I clicked finish later, I could just save that back into the library with the new number of questions. I can even add new levels in as well. So if I click on add tasks, I go to the section we're looking at in sentences, and let's say I wanted to add a slightly lower level one in, let's say level 10. I'll add that into the template, click done, and you'll see that's appeared at the bottom. But I want my client to do that to start with, so they work from the top down when you set this for them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag that up to the top. So he's going to start with level 10. I'm going to make it a bit short for an introduction for him, so I'll make it just 5 questions in level 10. And if he goes through that, he'll get through straight to 20 questions in level 13, where I think he's probably better suited. And at this point, I could just click finish later. That's now changed that. It's edited sentences level short. And in actual fact, I want to go back into that now and have another look. So let's go back in. So I'll click in the 3 dots, go to View Edit. Here we are. This is our edited version, as you can see. But I'm going to change the name of it because high level short doesn't make sense anymore. I'm going to make it high level long. So I've changed the name of it, and it says some high level sentence exercises, long tasks. And I'll update that. That's just for my reference, really, that description. We're happy with that. I'm now going to set it for my client. So I'm going to set it for Henry, and I'm going to say try these sentences, Henry, and I'll set those for him, and that's now set. So that's how we edit a task list within React 2 and how we reset it for our client. If I go back and look at all the task lists again, there you can see how it's been edited. The other thing we can do is duplicate a task. So I could duplicate this one. Let's call it low level this time. So I'm going to change the name of it and say some lower level sentences exercises, and we'll make this sort of medium length each one. Medium length task, duplicate that. So here we go. So now I can come in and you can see we've made this low, level and long. So what I'm going to do is change this. So we'll get rid of all of these. I'll tell you what, I'll keep level 10 because that's sort of where we want it to be. Get rid of those ones, remove those tasks from this template. Now we'll add in some new tasks. So we'll go to sentences, and so low level but long. So we'll do levels 1, 2, 3 and 4. We'll add those in. I'll move level 10 down to the bottom so you can do that at the end. Let's get that right down to the bottom. There we go. But I'm going to make these long, so they're already set to long by default, so I'll leave those medium length. Let's go to 10 for each of these. So you can do 10 questions in each level, and then finally, if he gets through that, we'll give him 5 at level 10 just to test him at the top level there. Again, we can go in and have a look at the preview, and once we're happy with that, we can say finish later. So there's our new sentences, low level but long, and I'll favorite that. Let's also set that now for Henry as well. Let's go off to Henry and we'll say next, try these longer but lower level sentences. And I'll set that for Henry. So now if we click to view our task list again, we can see the one we've just actually duplicated and then set for Henry as well, as you can see. So that's how we manage our task list templates and how we can edit them and then set them